Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Destin Daniel Cretton to be directing Spider-Man 4. Can you guys believe it? Because I can't. To get a director like him who directed Shang-Chi, looking at how that movie went, seeing the action sequences, and how beautiful that story was, that is going to be the exact same director that will be filming Tom Holland's next Spider-Man film. Like, really think about this, right? If you give me your top 3 best Marvel movies post-Endgame, I know that one of them is going to be Shang-Chi. One of the best movies that has been shown by Marvel post Endgame has, yes, it has been Deadpool and Wolverine, maybe No Way Home. One of them, once again, has to be Shang-Chi. And so I think that Spider-Man 4 is going to be in good hands, and he would be the 4th director to helm a solo Spider-Man film. We had John Watts before, Mark Webb, Sam Raimi, who directed the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films. It's going to be very exciting. Now, because Destin will be directing Spider-Man 4, and we're going to be going on full force to be filming this movie by the beginning of 2025, that also means, my friends, that we're not going to be getting Shang-Chi 2 anytime soon. And so if you were a big fan of Shang-Chi and you wanted to see part 2, whether it was in 2025 or 2026, that has to be out the window. It's just not going to happen. Most likely it will be coming in phase 7, because with Destin directing Spider-Man 4, most likely they're going to want to keep him for Spider-Man 5 and 6 beyond phase 6 and post Secret Wars. So I don't know when exactly we are going to be getting Shang-Chi, but once again, it will not be anytime soon. And if you guys were Naruto fans, that movie was also going to be directed by Destin Daniel Cretton, but that is also going to be postponed. Spider-Man 4, knowing its importance, knowing the character, knowing that Marvel has the money on the table for a good Spider-Man film, they need this director to have his full focus on the next 3 films. I know that as of now, it has only been announced that he will be directing Spider-Man 4, but I think that with his success, seeing what he can do in a Marvel film, Spider-Man 4 is going to go on so well, and they're going to want to renew him for a further 2 films. Keep in mind, they have already had faith on Destin Daniel Cretton before. They were going to use him to be directing Avengers 5, Kang Dynasty. Like, that is how much belief they have had in the director. So his continuity is certain for the next few years under Marvel. So Spider-Man 4 is going to be moving ahead rapidly. It's going to be filming at the beginning of early next year, most likely either in January or in February. We're also going to be having Chris McKenna and Eric Sommers to return to handle the scripts, 2 writers who did write the first 3 films for Tom Holland's Spider-Man. And of course, we all understand that when it comes to the Spider-Man films, they are going to be co-produced by Marvel Studios and Sony, with Kevin Feige and Amy Pascal working on producing the film, meaning that, yes, in the past few months, all those reports and stories about having creative differences on what this Spider-Man 4 movie is supposed to be like, it is true. We heard that it was going to be a full-on multiverse story coming from Sony, and we also heard that it could be a ground-level Spider-Man movie, which is what Kevin Feige wanted, to incorporate someone like Daredevil and Kingpin in Spider-Man 4. But Sony do want something different, and I think that in the end, we're going to get a mixture of both. It's going to be a grounded movie with multiversal elements to make sure that it can tie in well with any other movie that is going to be coming out around its release date. Let me tell you, the movies that will be coming out around Spider-Man 4's release date, it is going to be an Avengers film, and most likely we will be seeing Spider-Man 4 come out after Avengers Doomsday. We don't know exactly the details on the story, the plot. We don't know how exactly they're going to be handling Spider-Man 4, but for sure, if you're going to tell me that Spider-Man 4 comes out after Avengers Doomsday, knowing how that film is going to pan out, where we are going to be seeing Battleworld being assembled, you of course have to have multiversal elements in the movie. How are you going to have a regular grounded Spider-Man movie knowing that its events do take place post Avengers Doomsday and pre Avengers Secret Wars? It's almost impossible. And so from our view, things are currently unclear. The only thing that we do know right now about the plot of Spider-Man 4, what it's going to be like, is that nobody knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. And that's basically it, because that is how Spider-Man No Way Home did end. Tom Holland and the directors and the writers do have a story though, and how they're going to be continuing it. Of course, they can't tell us what's going to happen, but this is what Tom Holland did state back on June 2023. And he did state there was a meeting for Spider-Man 4, and they have found a strong reason to continue the story. And let me tell you, this is going to be my own speculation, but because we are going to be having a mix between a grounded story and a multiverse story, I think that we are going to be seeing the black suited Spider-Man. Like, we are going to be seeing the symbiote attached to Tom Holland's Spider-Man. It is the only way, because if Spider-Man 4 comes out pre-Secret Wars and post-Avengers Doomsday, in the Secret Wars storyline, Spider-Man does get the Venom symbiote, and I'm pretty sure that Kevin Feige is going to want for that to happen. We also do have to keep in mind that in the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, a little sample of the Venom symbiote was left in Earth 616, where Tom Holland's Spider-Man does live in. So it is some very interesting stuff. In the end, I think that we will be getting a great film. Either way, just give me a good story, give me a great Spider-Man film, and all of us are going to be happy. Expect, yes, for some tie-ins to further movies. It's not going to be like Deadpool 3, where there wasn't really any post-credit scene about what could happen next, but for sure, because Spider-Man 4 will be releasing between Doomsday and Secret Wars, this movie has massive potential to be big. And so that is it. That is going to be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.